Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Coming up on today's news, the Division of EMS just welcomed 7 new paramedics, and then the East Professional Center was renamed after late Cleveland icon Arnold Pinkney. And then later in the news, Velosano Bike race to cure cancer rolls into town. But first, one of the most difficult and trying times in Cleveland's history has now been commemorated forever with an official Ohio historical marker.
In 1, 2, and 3, lift the marker. Woo-hoo!
The Hough Uprising took place in the summer of 1966, and now passers-by to the corner of East 79th and Hough Avenue can learn a little more about the cause and effect of that tumultuous period.
What happened on July 19 of 1966, where we know there was a business that denied a black patron water, and it really had a bubbling over effect. But we know it was literally built to the years of discriminatory behavior to African Americans who were moving into the Hough neighborhood.
The new marker is one of 11 markers that make up the Cleveland Civil Rights Trail. Ward 7 Councilwoman Stephanie House Jones said this is a great way for people to reflect on, learn about, and understand the past in the hopes of changing the future.
We have a visual documentation that is here, right here at 79th and Hough, where people can come, you can read it. You can actually, again, call out the names of the 4 beautiful souls who unfortunately and tragically lost their lives, right? So understanding the history, but then hopefully that will pique interest for people to get involved and connect. Again, we talk about, we have churches here, we have the city here, we have nonprofit, we have residents here, and be a part of thinking through how do we continue to preserve and to build upon the rights that we so leisurely sometimes take for granted.
Now won't you help me sing?
Help to
Come on, y'all,
sing.
clap. These songs of freedom, them all I ever had.
All I ever have.
Redemption song.
The dedication featured numerous passionate speeches and a few songs, and was truly a perfect way to honor those who died and the history of the Hough Uprising.
Mental slavery, none but
Once again, you can see the Hough Uprising Ohio historical marker at the corner of East 79th and Hough Avenue. You can also watch the entire dedication ceremony on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. The Cleveland Division of Emergency Medical Services strengthened their team as 7 new paramedics graduated at a ceremony held in the chambers of Cleveland City Council. 7 new paramedics were sworn into their new roles in front of their friends and families, and Cleveland's Public Safety Director Wayne Drummond had a special message of thanks to those friends and family members.
Additionally, I want to thank the new employees' families, friends, and loved ones for supporting them throughout their training. Your support is critical for their success, and please continue to provide that much-needed support. To our newest paramedics, the services and care you will provide to the Cleveland community is at the utmost importance. Our community relies on us to come when they call us, and upon our arrival, to give them the best immediate care possible.
Ward 8 Councilman and Public Safety Committee Chairman Michael Polensik also congratulated and welcomed the new grads.
So I want to say to the 7 graduates today, thank you and welcome to the City of Cleveland, to our family here at City Hall and beyond. I often say at different speaking engagements that you are joining the thin blue line of police, fire, EMS. There's no more important service than providing life protection. No more important service.
Everyone here at TV20 would like to congratulate the new EMS paramedics and wish them the best in their new careers. And you can view the complete EMS graduation ceremony anytime on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. The Hispanic community of Cleveland joined in Cleveland City Hall to celebrate the start of Hispanic Heritage Month.
This year, our theme, United by One Voice, Unidos, Una Sola Voz, is not merely to call an action. It is an invitation, a journey, and a promise. Each of us carries our ancestors' legacy, a tale of dreams and aspirations, struggles, arts, and culture passed down through generations. From the sun-kissed coast of Latin America to the vibrant neighborhoods of Cleveland, our past is an ever-representation compass guiding our actions and choices.
As we gather tonight, as a community of brothers and sisters, to recognize your work among us, within us, and in spite of us. Please allow us to thank you for the extraordinary diversity, for the cultures, traditions, and languages.
It is always a pleasure to host this opening event as we embrace all of you for the entire month. And in the absence of Mayor Justin Bibb, we are so happy to have you here to be hosting you and enriching in all of the cultural activities that will go on throughout the entire month.
Whatever the reason that led us to move here, we are now sitting together with representatives from many Latin American countries, all united by one shared characteristic. We all speak Spanish. Yet, we're also connected by traditions, behaviors, and values that define us.
You can find the full ceremony airing on TV20 or on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. The Detroit-Shoreway neighborhood is now home to new, accessible housing, thanks to the work of the Greater Cleveland Habitat for Humanity.
Let me start by saying this is literally a dream come true. It's happening in real time. We are in the Detroit-Shoreway neighborhood, which is a growing community, but we absolutely need more affordable and mixed income housing, and we need housing for our seniors. And these 4 homes are the embodiment of that. And Cleveland City Council allocated $5 million in President Biden's American Rescue Plan Act for 50 homes across the city. So we're in one of the 5 wards that will be getting 50 new homes total, and it's just literally, like I said, a dream come true.
Cleveland is our core, and we couldn't do this without them, and there's a lot of need for affordable housing in Cleveland, and so I'm just thankful to have this opportunity to help right one of Cleveland's greatest challenges, and that's affordable housing for families. Families actually apply through our website. They go through a rigorous process, but also preparation. The down payment for a family on one of our homes is actually service. So 200 to 300 hours of service, and that's given through our restores, which are great. That's given through the houses that we build and helping on those and volunteering on those. And it's also service that our families do in workshops that we provide for everything from financial literacy to fixing drywall, using power tools, things like that. All the things any of us would want in terms of preparing to be a homeowner.
I think, first of all, communities have to think ahead about their housing needs. You can't catch up. Sometimes when markets start picking up steam, it's a little bit too late. So we're putting the pieces in place now for this part of our neighborhood to remain diverse and mixed income far into the future. And that's why this is such a huge celebration today. I will also say these are aging in place homes. My team knows how passionate I am about this. We do not have enough homes with single story living that are accessible for people with different mobility needs and as their lives change over time. So these are beautiful single story homes, and I'm hoping that this can be a model that can be replicated widely, especially in other parts of the city.
The Greater Cleveland Habitat for Humanity has been doing some great work and helping out many Clevelanders for a very long time in our community. Coming up after the break, we'll take you to the East Professional Renaming Ceremony as the late Arnold Pinkney is honored. Then it's off to the bicycle races with Velosano. Stay tuned.
My name is Dulce Sanchez. I am proud to be a member of the Hispanic Advisory Committee and to work with the Hispanic Liaison through the Department of Community Relations. It is wonderful to see our community come together to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month at Cleveland City Hall. Hispanic Heritage Month runs from September 15th to October 15th and honors Hispanics' American history, culture, and contributions. It began in 1968 as a week-long celebration and was expanded to a month in 1988. This year, we're hosting several special events here at City Hall, like the opening ceremony, September 13th, where we kick off with a celebration of our culture and history, Hispanic Senior Day, and October 4th, honoring our elders and their contributions to the community, and our closing ceremony on October 11th, wrapping up with reflections and hopes for the future. Thanks to the Department of Community Relations and the Hispanic Liaison for supporting these events and helping us celebrate our vibrant heritage. Let's continue to honor our past, celebrate our present, and look forward to a bright future in the vibrant city of Cleveland.
Cleveland firefighters often talk about fire prevention, having working smoke alarms, and making an escape plan for you and your family. But we also want to make sure to be prepared for other emergencies like storms, power outages, and winter weather. Hello, I'm firefighter Marlon Webb. September is National Preparedness Month, and it's the perfect time to get ready for emergencies by stocking a preparedness kit for your home and automobile. Does your home have a gallon of water per person, non-perishable food, and a working flashlight with extra batteries? What about prescription medications you might need during the emergency? Do you have a communication plan, especially with elderly and disabled family members? Does your automobile have jumper cables, non-perishable food, and warm clothing or a blanket inside just in case? These are just a few preparedness kits that you can take. You can find more information and guidelines for building preparedness kits at ready.gov or cuyahogacounty.gov/ready. And remember, preparedness promotes resiliency. So be ready and stay safe, Cleveland.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The East Professional Center was recently renamed in honor of legendary Clevelander Arnold R. Pinkney. Arnold Pinkney was a trailblazer and civil rights leader who served on the Cleveland Board of Education from 1967 to 1978, including serving as president from 1971 to 1978. The work he did for Cleveland and its residents is widely regarded, and it's no surprise the East Professional Center was renamed in his honor. Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb recognized Arnold's contributions to politics.
I didn't get the chance or opportunity to spend a lot of time with Arnold, but I heard about the great stories. The stories of him leading Carl Stokes' campaign to be the first black mayor of a major American city. The stories of him supporting the first woman of color to run for president in Shirley Chisholm. The stories of him helping to lead Jesse Jackson's campaign in 1984. This is a man who got his start in Cleveland, but not only had an impact on Cleveland politics, Ohio politics, but national politics.
Cleveland City Council President and Ward 6 Councilman Blaine Griffin said he wouldn't be the person he is today without the mentorship he received from Mr. Pinkney.
Mr. Pinkney was a mentor to me. Mr. Pinkney was somebody who taught generations, not just about politics, but about public service and what it meant to have a love, an agape love for the people of the city of Cleveland. It came a time in life where I didn't make a life decision without talking to Arnold Pinkney. Not just about politics, but about family, about business, everything. I mean, the man was one of the most intelligent, smart people that I know.
Arnold Pinkney's widowed wife, Betty Pinkney, said the renaming of the East Professional Center in her late husband's name was something that was earned and deserved.
I express my sincere and deep appreciation for all involved from those early days until this present moment. It took a village. Thank you.
It was a great ceremony, and the renaming was certainly well-deserved. You can watch the entire Arnold R. Pinkney renaming ceremony on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button. It was all about connecting services and saving lives at Black Men's Wellness Day recently held at Wade Oval. Our own Errol Porter has the story.
Thanks, Dan. I'm hanging out at Black Men's Wellness Day here at Wade Oval in Cleveland, Ohio. And today is going to be fun, food, entertainment, and information that'll save your life.
So we're bringing the clinic to the community, and we're giving our men the most fun they'll ever have at a doctor's appointment today. So we want the city of Cleveland to know that we're walking to save black men's lives by providing free health screenings to let our men know it's not okay to not know your numbers.
Many vendors from around the community were on hand, eager to offer much-needed services to event participants.
We have the Black Men's Wellness, and we have a lot of different organizations here to make sure that we're covering your health and your wellness needs.
Are you all about life and health insurance brokers? How important is that to the black male?
It's absolutely important because we need to leave generational wealth as things happen. We want to be a blessing to our families, so it's very important.
Coordinator Jennifer Mueller spoke about the focus of Black Men's Wellness Day and overcoming the fear of seeing a doctor.
It's so important to be out in the community, especially having a focus on Black men who are underserved and underrepresented, face more health inequities and disparities in the care that they receive. So we're here today to get men screened, get them connected to healthcare providers from across Northeast Ohio. Unfortunately, all men face health disparities, but when we look at Black and brown men, they experience it more. So heart disease, prostate cancer, diabetes, hypertension, so high blood pressure. And we're here to do education and provide health screenings.
As well, so as long as you're taking care of yourself, you can progress in life. That's just my philosophy on things.
Wow, you can see behind me, it's busy at Screening Village, and men are taking advantage of the services that are being offered today. Shout out to the people who put together Black Men's Wellness Day 2024. I'm Earl Porter reporting for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Errol, and we encourage you to make it a habit to go see your doctor. The Students of Promise organization hosted an exciting back-to-school rally aimed to inspire and empower local youth and teachers as they get ready for the new academic year. TV20 reporter Catrice Head has more with this story.
Thanks, Dan. Today we are here at the Students of Promise Back to School Teacher Rally for an appreciation gearing back up for the new year.
We wanted to start the school year off with some positive affirmation for our young people, bring the community together, because as you know, it takes a village. So these partners and vendors and service providers, they're just a microcosm of the great community we have here in Northeast Ohio. And we wanted to just wrap them around our students as we usher up a new school year.
The rally featured a variety of activities designed to foster community spirit and promote educational resources.
I think it's a pretty great experience. They were more interested in the robots in the back, and so they got to watch that and was excited about it, and she wants to learn more. She's into STEM already. She goes to a STEM school, so that was one of the things that really pulled her attention.
This rally is not just about celebrating the start of school. It's about building a network of resources and encouragement.
I'm so glad Mr. Bob Ivory with Students of Promise wants to host this event. As an educator for over 25 years, to have an appreciation of a back-to-school event is awesome.
The rally provided essential resources for families, including free haircuts, health screenings, and information on after-school programs.
I think it's extremely important to have everybody come out and basically just share this experience together, learning new things, appreciating our educators because they're helping shape our future. Like our kids are coming up in this. And it's just good to see people, the community coming together for something like this.
The Students of Promise organization hopes to continue this annual tradition, creating a supportive environment that motivates students to excel both academically and personally.
These young people are our future. They are our future today. So we have to invest in them now. We have to meet them where they are. We have to support them. We have to encourage them. We have to give them the resources they need. And our teachers and our educators, it's just not easy. So we have to give them all the support imaginable, and together we should be able to not only change the direction of our young people, we can change the direction of our community.
It's been an excellent day here at Imani Temple for the Students of Promise Back to School Teacher Appreciation event. I'm Catrice for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Catrice. With renewed energy and excitement, students and teachers are ready to take on the school year ahead. Coming up after the break, Ward 11 Councilman Danny Kelly celebrates his inaugural community festival, and Velosano takes over the streets of Cleveland to raise money to fight cancer. We'll be right back.
Greetings, beautiful people. I'm Councilwoman Stephanie House-Jones of Cleveland's Ward 7, here to remind you that September is Library Card Sign-Up Month. Library cards are powerful tools that open our minds, takes us to new places, and help us build new skills. I invite you to explore the hidden gems right here in our Ward 7 community at the Addison Public Library, the new Hough Public Library, or any of the 24 public libraries within our Cleveland Public Library system. Whether you're looking for computers, kids' corners, maker spaces, private study rooms, virtual housing courtrooms, or just a good book, there's something for everyone at our libraries. So what are you waiting for? Bring yourself and your family to the nearest library, sign up for a library card, and start exploring the world around you. You can thank me later.
Hello, I'm Dr. Dave Margolius, Director of Public Health for the City of Cleveland. In this role, my #1 priority is reducing the smoking rate in the City of Cleveland. Unfortunately, Cleveland's smoking rate is 35%, the highest in the nation, and smoking remains the leading preventable cause of death, disability, and disease in our country. But I believe we can change that. Did you know that the majority of people who smoke actually want to quit? It's just so difficult, especially menthol cigarettes. And it's our residents who are specifically targeted by big tobacco. The outcomes are devastating on our collective health. Smoking too often leads to premature disease and needless suffering. If you have loved ones who smoke, please help them quit. And if you are a smoker, please know that help is available. We have a long list of options to help you successfully kick the habit. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Together, I know we can reduce smoking rates in Cleveland. Thank you.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The annual Velosano Bike to Cure Cancer event brought together riders from across the region, united in their mission to support cancer research. Downtown Cleveland was transformed into a sea of cyclists as thousands took to the streets for the Velosano Bike to Cure Cancer event. Riders of all ages and skill levels came together with one shared goal: to raise funds for cancer research.
I love doing these events because I work in oncology research, and I love that this is an event that raises money where all the proceeds go to help oncology research and advance the new healthcare with cancer patients.
For many participants, Velosano is more than just a bike ride. It's a deeply personal journey. Many riders are representing for a loved one affected by cancer.
So this is my third year volunteering. I've done the bike right here. My experience, my dad died of cancer, so I always wanted to give back. And our company supports this event, and I always wanted to be here and help out I can.
Velosano, which means swift cure in Latin, has become a Cleveland tradition since its inception in 2014. With every turn of the pedal, Velosano brings us one step closer to finding a cure for cancer. And while the ride may be over, the impact of this event will continue to be felt by countless individuals and families. Since its start, Velosano has raised millions of dollars for cancer research, making a difference in the lives of patients and their families. If you'd like to learn more about how you can get involved or support this cause, visit their website at velosano.org for more information. Ward 11 residents enjoyed a day of community celebration at Councilman Danny Kelly's inaugural Street Fest.
Rain or shine, the spirit of Little Arabia shone bright as Ward 11's vibrant community came out in full force. Local vendors and community leaders transformed Lorraine Avenue into a lively celebration of Cleveland's diverse cultural tapestry.
We're just trying to bring everybody a little more together. And so far, it looks like it's going well.
The Street Fest boasted an array of attractions, appealing to visitors of all ages. Food trucks served up local delicacies, while face painting stations transformed children into walking works of art, all to the backdrop of local live music.
I grew up in the neighborhood, left out of here about 40 years ago, and I'm back to check out the new experience, and I'm loving it.
For TV20, this is Alex Picterna.
And finally, the weekly World Onstage Concert and Event Series showcases music and dance from around the globe. Here's TV20's Errol Porter with the story.
Thanks, Dan. We're here at the Centennial Peace Plaza here on MLK Boulevard, where once again we are celebrating the rich cultural diversity that is Cleveland. It's World on Stage. The World on Stage Concert and Event Series takes place at the Centennial Peace Plaza throughout the summer. International Cultures Night featured a celebration of performances from around the world, including the very popular Bollywood style of dance from India.
Oh, Cleveland Bollywood. Bollywood is mixed a mixed dance performance of all different parts of India. There are many dance forms in India. We perform, and every state have their own religion things. But Bollywood comes like we mix up everything and present to you this world. One world. We mix up everything and try to present it and make everybody enjoy with us this evening.
So today is the last day of this World on Stage event. We call it the International Cultural Dance. So right now you see in the background there the Croatian are performing, and later we have the Black Beans from Akron actually doing the performances. We do this once a year, or during the summer, 4 programs to 5 programs, and enrich the culture and bring everybody to the culture gardens.
How can groups that have artistic expression get in touch with you?
They usually we do a submission, open submission, and during springtime, ask people to submit their performances information, and then we select what we need to do and schedule them throughout the whole summer.
Can they go to your website?
They can go to clevelandculturegarden.org.
The popular African dance troupe, the Black Beans, came all the way from our sister city of Akron to showcase their talent on the world stage.
Give us a little bit about what the Black Beans are all about.
They are an teen African dance troupe, and they've really been making the waves the last couple years. Last year they went to the World of Dance and won crowd favorite, so they're getting really big around Northeast Ohio. They're all teen, all male African dance group.
Now, where are they all from, Africa?
They're actually all originally from East Africa, and they've been here for about 10 years or so, but they all do reside in Akron now.
Hey, thanks to the Culture Gardens Federation here in Cleveland, Ohio, and producer Johnny Wu, this event is going to be a yearly thing. All you have to do is go to the website and check out next year's schedule at clevelandculturegardens.org. I'm Errol Porter reporting for TV20. We are Cleveland.
Thanks, Errol. Be sure to stay tuned to TV20 for the updates about the 2025 World on Stage concert and event series. We are constantly uploading new content on our TV20 Cleveland YouTube page, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. You can also connect with TV20 Cleveland on your favorite social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and X. Thanks for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Be sure to stay tuned for more on TV20. We are Cleveland.